Good evening, Tottenham fans. Welcome to another episode of YouTubers React, where I get other YouTubers to give me their thoughts on today's game. And I'm telling you now, the YouTubers I'm going to bring on in a moment are fuming. They've had enough. They want Frank gone. So they'll be coming on in a second. I just want to give you my view first. And I tried to get behind him. I tried to think positively. I tried to see an outlook that could be a good possibility for us, but there's just nothing with this manager. Absolutely nothing. He's got no bite. He's got no fight. He's got no desire. He's very underwhelming when you listen to him speak. He just doesn't do it for me. He really doesn't. I just got no belief in this guy. I've got none. And if the board telling us that we're concentrating on sport and success, we're wanted to compete on all four fronts. We want to compete for Champions Leagues and Premier Leagues. Well, if you want to do that, then you need to get this manager gone. He needs to be gone. He is rubbish. And I'm trying my hardest not to swear so much, especially in the intro of this video. I don't want to start off that way, but I can't see any positives from this manager. That first half against West Ham, how many times are we going to play a home game against a weaker opposition, in my opinion, and play like they were like prime Manchester City against us? They dominated us in that first half. Yeah, we had a better second half, but who cares? We still lost again at home. Somebody tell Frank that this was a derby today. How many derbies we played this year and not turned up? Chelsea didn't turn up. Arsenal didn't turn up. West Ham didn't turn up. Fulham didn't turn up. How many times? It's embarrassing. We are the laughing stock of the Premier League. We are. I've watched all the teams this year. We are the worst team in the Premier League under this manager. The players can't get away with this either. The players are absolutely pathetic on that pitch at times. Can't pass the ball. Can't tackle. Can't win headers. You can't do anything. All we do is pass the ball to Power and cross the ball in. It's so easy to defend. It's so frustrating. How can you be this bad? We've bought players for 60, 50 million, 60 million here, 40 million there. They can't do anything. It's embarrassing. Frank is not getting a tune out of these players whatsoever. And when people say you need to back Frank, and anybody in the comments, if you're still backing Frank, can you please give me one thing that you're backing? Give me something that you think we can get behind other than time. Because remember, we can back the wrong manager too, you know. We can back the wrong manager. And if we do back the wrong manager, we could get relegated. We're 10 points from West Ham now. If they go on a run and win 3 games and we lose the next 3, they're 1 point behind us. And that's not impossible. The way we're playing, we could lose to anybody in this league. West Ham are in the bottom 3, we lost to them. Bournemouth in the bottom 5, we lost to them. Wolves are bottom, we drew with them. We're playing Burnley next, who just got a point at Liverpool. I think they did anyway, unless Liverpool scored in the last minute. But they got a point at Liverpool. And they're playing us next. Do you think they're going to be scared of us? Burnley will beat us. I'm telling you, if we keep Frank here, Burnley will beat us. Now, when people give that argument, well, who else are we going to get in? There's other top managers out there. If you're going to act like a top club and you say you want to compete on all levels, there's managers out there. You've got Xavi Hernandez. You've got Xabi Alonso. 2 top managers are much better than Thomas Frank, by the way. Those 2 could come in. You've got Poch that could come in the summer. There's a lot of managers. You've got De Zerbi. He could come in. All of them would be better than Thomas Frank. Thomas Frank is, when people say he's not a poor manager or he's not a fit for Spurs, he is a poor manager. He's got no vision. Like you don't go into home games playing for a draw or try not to lose. Not with Tottenham, you don't. With Brentford, maybe, but they're doing better than us this season without Frank. So is Frank that good? They've lost all their best players and they're still above us in the league. It's embarrassing. It really, really is. And I could go on all night saying this, and I'm not going to, but I'm going to bring on my first guest, and that's Nigel from Pure Guys. And this is what he had to say.
Hey Alan, Nigel from Pure Guys TV. Well, in a game that I thought it would be inexplicable for Spurs to lose, they've gone ahead and lost. Tottenham won, West Ham United 2 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And I'm at the point where it is what it is now. I kind of expect it. I expected the first half performance we got because we get it every single week. They didn't turn up. They didn't show up. They didn't press hard enough. The passing was poor. Not one single player looked like they wanted to know. And we went in a goal down at half-time. And let's be honest, on another day, West Ham could have been out of sight at half-time. Second half, Spurs picked it up. We had to, right? We couldn't get any worse. We got the equaliser with Romero, and I thought we would go on and win the game. But in a game where I thought a draw for me is not good enough, it was all about getting 3 points. We don't even manage to get a draw because we get sucker punched right at the end. For me, this is the last straw. Frank has to go. Has to go tonight. Do not wait until tomorrow. Frank has to go. Tactically, we haven't got an identity. We are long ball. We are set piece, long throws, free kicks, corners. And we just get the ball out to Porro to spam crosses in the entire game. But we haven't got the quality in the box to put the ball in the net. I think Porro crossed the ball over 24 times today. Spurs have no idea. Frank has no idea. The substitutions he made took the momentum out of Spurs when they were really in full throttle. For me, he has to go tonight. Get him gone. The boos at the end and at halftime said it all. Apparently, when Frank came out at the end to thank the fans were singing, "You're getting sacked in the morning." I wouldn't even wait until the morning. I don't care who takes us over next. Frank is not the man. Get him gone. Guys, smash a like, hit subscribe for Tottenham, Logic TV, and try to have a good rest of weekend. I'm going to go sit in a dark room. Have a good one, guys.
Cheers, Nigel. And that wasn't an easy video for him to do either. He was trying to get behind this manager. He saw the cracks just like we all did. We've had a terrible season, and it feels like it's getting worse. It's the longer this goes on, the worse it's getting. And I promise you, if we keep this manager and he doesn't get sacked, we will be in a relegation battle. I promise you. It's only going one way. So the next person I've got coming on is Kate, and this is what she had to say.
Hi everyone, it's Kate from Kate and Jimbo giving my reaction to West Ham beating Spurs 2-1 at the Tottenham Stadium. Look, I've been very reasonable. I've been very sort of calm. You know, Frank needs time. You've got to give him a window. You've got to do this, you've got to do that. He has got to get out of my club now. Not tomorrow, right now. Before he even leaves the stadium, get this guy out of my club. I'm sick of watching us play 45 minutes of football. I'm sick of watching us play negative, boring, play for a draw football. I'm sick to death of he's just clueless. He doesn't fit our club. I am not saying Frank's a bad manager, because he's not. However, he is a bad fit for Spurs. And I was the one who sat here and said, you've got to give him to the end of the season. Who are we going to bring in? I don't know who we're going to bring in. And to be quite honest, I don't care. Just get this guy out of my club. We're dropping like a stone in the table. We're so boring to watch. It's soul destroying. We cannot ever hold on to a lead and close the game down. I'm not convinced the players believe in him. I'm not convinced he motivates the players. We've had this statement come out from Vinay about wanting to achieve more, bridging the gap between the supporters and the club, investing better in players, in quality, experience, changing the wage structure. Great stuff. He is not the guy to take us forward. Literally, I am at the end of my tether with him. I don't recognise Tottenham Hotspur anymore. At least under Ange Postecoglou, despite the fact that we finished 17th, it was exciting at times. At times it was exciting. You know, we always went for it. We just look, and I get it. There's loads of injuries as well. But how many excuses can we make for this guy? For me, it is inexcusable to play a North London derby and not turn up, and then to play West Ham at home and not have that fight and desire. That first 45 minutes was abysmal. And for me, there's no going back from that. So I don't really care what anyone says. I don't really care if people think that I'm a flip-flop or I'm the problem. I don't care. For me, Thomas Frank has to go, and he has to go now. Because I'm literally so embarrassed to be a Spurs fan. I just am so embarrassed. It's as easy as that. But do like and subscribe to this channel. And like I say, come over to Kate and Jimbo as well. Come on, you Spurs.
Thanks, Kate. Really appreciate it. And I agree with absolutely everything you said, apart from Thomas Frank is a good manager. That's the only thing I disagree with. I don't think he's a good manager. I think he's a championship level manager that had a good organisation at Brentford. Other than that, he can't take us anywhere. His football is atrocious. It's boring. It's negative. It's not the Tottenham way, not so whatsoever. It's not even a Brighton way. He's just lost it. We are dropping and falling like we are playing like a championship side at the moment, and we're, like I said earlier in the video, we're one of the worst teams in this league, easily. And I hate saying it, and I'm not saying it just to be negative. It's an actual fact. We are one of the worst sides in this league, probably the worst at the moment if it comes to form. Now, the two people I got on today, Kate and Nigel, I'm going to pin their channels to the comment section, so you'll see it right at the top. Please subscribe to these channels, cheer them up, give them a little bit of happiness, build up their channel, get them growing. It's really hard to make these videos when you're fuming. I'm trying to put a smile on my face, but it's almost impossible. That this club has ruined me. It really has ruined me. Why did I support Spurs? Why of all the teams in the world? I wish I lived in Madrid when I was a kid. Yeah, I wish I did, because then, you know, at least I would have had a few Champions Leagues to like cheer about. It's embarrassing. Frank out, full Frank out now. I don't care what happens. I don't care if the board back him. I'm not backing him. I think he's rubbish. Let me know in the comments what you think. Just comment Frank in or Frank out in the comments. Hit that like button if you want Frank to be gone. Thank you for watching, and come on, you Spurs.